Now we will initialize our adapter and recycler in the main activity. So we will declare the adapter object here, and also we are going to need the array list, which will be obviously having type parameter as data model class. And now we are going to initialize each of them in this initialize method. So first we will initialize the RecyclerView object. And it is very much important to set the layout manager for the recycler. And now we are going to see the each of the items in the list type, which is nothing but the linear layout, because we are arranging our component views one after another in the list format. If you want to show each of the component in the block format, or you can also see that in the grid format, just like we have seen in the Amazon or Flipkart websites. So for that you can use the grid layout, but here we are going to use the linear layout manager. Now linear layout manager it accepts 3 arguments basically, which are the orientation of the linear layout, the reverse layout, whether it will be there or not, so we will set one by one. So here we have set up 3 arguments. First one is the context, second one is the orientation of the layout, and third one whether we want that it should be the reverse layout or not. Now we will initialize our array list. Now this is optional, that you will set the type parameter here also. As it is optional, you can see it is in the gray color. Now we will add one by one object in the array list, so that it will be seen as an individual component in the card view, that we will add image also, name and price also. So it will be just like that. And these all 3 parameters we have declared inside the data model class. So by initializing the object of data model class, we will add each of them in the array list. here new data model class, and here we have to pass the title, then price, and then image ID. This image ID is nothing but the ID which will be given by the OS itself for the images which we have added in the drawable folder. So first we will add them in the drawable folder. Here you can see only 2 are there. So we will add whichever we want. So here we have added each of the images for which will be used for the image view of this card view layout. So here we will set the title. Then second parameter will be the value, price value. And third parameter will be the ID for image view. This ID we can get by specifying reference.id. Or we can directly access from drawable folder also. And as we have declared it as is, it will be the integer. Now we can see here whenever we the return type of this is the integer. So this is the first component. Likewise, you will add each of the image and both the parameters for all these images. Now I will fast forward this video. Okay, so I have added the remaining items which were there for each of this image in the array list. Okay, now we will initialize the adapter object. And we will pass as an argument the object of the array list. Now this will generate an error because we have not added the constructor which will be matching super in the adapter class which we have declared as the myAdapter. So we will create the constructor. And that's it. Okay, now we will set adapter to the recycler. and this is whole about the association for all the adapters, data class, and the layout components for our recycler view. Now let's check whether it runs successfully or not. Gradle building is obviously taking some time, as per what we all know. And we can see that we are getting some error here. Launch is successful, but demo recycler has stopped. So we will see what is the error. As we can see that it is getting this error because the get item count method, it is not getting any object reference because we have not initialized that inside the constructor right here. So we will stop first running and then we will initialize constructor in the own way. We again rerun this app, but before that we will clean the project. It is taking some time, so I will fast forward this. Okay, now it is installed. And now you can see all these items are added in the recycler view. This is basically one view component, and in that one view component we have added the title, the price, and the image view. And basically you can see the basic means default item count here, and as we scroll down we can see the remaining items for the recycler view. So as we reach the end of this you will get something just like this. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and please hit like if you learned something from this video. Yeah, this video is basically did in the Java programming language for the beginners in the Android Studio who are looking for the RecyclerView, how to use the RecyclerView in Android Studio for the year 2021. Thank you so much.